Hello everyone. In the continuation of previous video in which I have discussed about the applications, creation and insertion of the elements into B tree. Now I am going to discuss about the deletion of the keys or elements from the B trees. So this is the case number 1. So before going to the case number 1, 2, 3, I would like to discuss about the minimum degree. So first you must have the minimum degree, and on the basis of minimum degree you have to find out the lower bound as well as the upper bound. So lower bound is your minimum number of keys, how many number of keys required at least, and how many number of keys are required at most. So maximum number of keys equal to 2t minus 1, minimum number of keys equal to t minus 1. So if t is equal to 3, so minimum keys will be 2 and maximum keys will be 5. So both the rules must not be violated, and then we will apply the case 1, case 2 and case 3. So if we talk about the case 1, if the key is in node X and X is leaf node, so I am talking about the case 1, that is node in which are keys existing that I am going to delete, that is leaf node. Then you can delete after checking the minimum number of keys property. So if we talk about this tree that is given to us and we are going to delete the f, so first this is our key, and we have to find out that node in which our f is existing. So this is our X node in which f is existing, and it is our leaf node. So first you should check whether it will follow the minimum number of keys property or not. So it is having t number of keys. If we will delete one element, it will have the t minus 1 number of keys. So it will follow the property. So directly you can delete the f from here. So in this case we can delete, and we will have the de, which will have the minimum 2 number of elements, and which is the requirement of the minimum number of keys in the B tree. Now I talk about the case number 2, and case number 2 is totally dependent on the internal node. Whatever the key that you are going to delete, if your key is existing in any internal node, then you have to follow the 2a, 2b and 2c. So first 2a that we are going to see, we are going to delete the element m which is existing in a node X. This is our key element k m which is existing in a node X, and X is a internal node. It is not a leaf node, it is a internal node. Now what we have to do, the internal node will always have the left children as well as the right children. So you have to fill up the place of key which is existing internal node. So you have to check about the m left children. So if you will learn the case here, if the child y that precede k in node X has at least t keys, so here we will go for the left children of m. We will see here if it is having the t number of children, t number of keys. Yes, this y children, this is y children. So this y children is having t number of keys, 3 number of keys. So what we have to do, we have to find out the predecessor of m. So if you have learned about the in-order traversal, then you will find out the predecessor means exactly preceding element of m. So m is preceded by L. So this L will be k dash, that is the predecessor of m, that is k. So this L will replace m directly, and L will be deleted from this node, and L will reach to this position which will overwrite to m. So in this way m will be deleted, and the number of minimum keys property will remain as it is. So you can see here, this is the final solution. Now we talk about the B. Now you will think over that, what happen if the left children, y children will have the t minus 1 keys lesser than the t keys, then what we have to do. So second case, say if we are going to delete the G, and in this situation if you are going to delete the G is your key k. So this key is existing in X node, and X is your internal node. So there will be left children as well as the right children. So first you have to check the y children of G. Y children is the left children of G. So left children is known as a Y children of G. So this node will be checked how many elements are there. So if this is having the lesser than the T number of elements, you can see here, if Y has the fewer than T keys, so what we have to do, we will not touch this one, because if we are taking any key to replace the G, then this will violate the minimum number of keys property. So we have to consider the next children, that is known as a Z children, that is the right children, which is known as a Z children. And if this Z children is having the T number of keys, at least T number of keys, what is the T number of keys in this example? 3. So this is having the 3. So now we will take the successor of the G. We will replace this G, this K element G, from its successor K dash. So what will be the next successor, exact successor of this G? That will be the J. So we will bring this J at the position of G, and G will be overwritten by J. So what the remaining elements will be there? K and L. So how many minimum number of elements are required to save the property of the B tree? So that will be K and L. So there are D, E, that is already having the 2 elements. K and L are already the 2 minimum number of elements, and J will reach here, that will override to G, so G will be deleted. So now case third is also applied over the internal node. So what happens, you will see what happens if both the childrens are having T minus 1 keys. It means we are not having the extra key in either left children Y or right children Z to replace this J. So what we have to do, we have to merge all these 3 elements, the left children's, the parent, and also the right children. And after that, after merging, we will delete the mid element, the G that we are going to delete. G will be deleted, and then D, E, J, K address will be placed in between the C and L. So this is the third case of the case number 2, which is applied over the internal nodes deletion. Now I talk about the case number 3. So if our key is not present in the internal node, again we are going to have the case of nodes that we are going to delete, or the keys we are going to delete that is not in the internal node. So first I am taking example, if x.ci and both of x.ci is immediate siblings. So suppose this is the situation. Now you have to think. We are going to delete the D element from here. But before that, what we have to do, if you are going to delete the leaf node, then first you have to check whatever the root is there, if its childrens are having both the T minus 1 keys, whatever the previous examples I have taken, that were having, you can see, that were having the 3 elements in this children and T minus 1 elements in this children. But in this case, if parent, the root is having 2 childrens, both are having the T minus 1 keys, then you have to push this root and merge with their left and right childrens or siblings, these 2 siblings. And after merging, now easily you can delete the D. So here we have deleted the D, and after that whatever the memory is there, this location will be deleted. So here we will delete, we will find out this one. So this is your B, third B. Now we are talking about the third A. So what happens in third A case? If you are going to delete the B, you can see you are going to delete the B. What happens in this situation? If you are going to delete the B, then what happens? This will violate the rule of minimum number of keys, because in this example minimum degree is equal to 3, and if you will find out the minimum number of element, that will be T minus 1, 2. So you cannot delete directly the B. So what happens if you are in this situation? So before going to delete this B, first you have to merge. Okay, if T minus 1 elements are there in the roots children's. So here we have merged already. Now we have to replace this B by one element from the root or its parent. So this C we will bring here, and then how we will fill this place of this C. So if we are having the just right sibling of A is having t number of keys, so what we will do, one element, one successor of the C we will take and we will place the value of this one. So you can see here what we have done here, because it will violate the rule of the minimum number of keys, we will delete B. We will take the C from here and we will replace it, and then the successor, the C's successor means Nash siblings first element we will take and we will replace this C. So there will be minimum number of properties will be saved and deletion process will be completed. So these are the deletion processes, these are the deletion cases that I have covered in this video. Thank you. Keep learning.